Yeah. See, first target for it would be the 46.50. Kind of looks like that's where it's. It could go higher actually if you do an ascending there, but it's that whole number, 46.50, plus that's like almost 500 pips. Happy with that. Is it 500 pips? Right, pretty much. It does like that's its uptrend from there, and that would be your. You could do that. I was thinking because of that, it was forming a bit of a head and shoulders pattern. It was looking like it was going to come down, but see, it fails to break below support, and it fails back above it. It breaks out of the war zone to the upside. We've just got to adapt and go with that. That is the strategy. When it broke here, you would always assume it resets that eventually. Um, but remember at 3,500 when it broke that, it just didn't. It just done this similar pattern and just kept fucking going up. So could do the same here. Maybe hit 5K, then come down and test that. Does look like silver is just going to support here the way it's reacting to that zone. If it doesn't come back down, I don't, and it just breaks above that resistance, then just to wait kind of double bottom of it, and that might be where we're. Say that's your whole war zone there. To be honest, break out, test all that. See ya. This useless one I ended up scalping last night when it come down, which I was going to re-enter, but I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. Wasn't really on charts either. But there's your sort of war zone. Yeah. Had your reversal over here, breakdown, bearish structures forming. This here could still be bearish structure, but there is another probability. So if crypto does send it back up, you do have an invert head and shoulders potentially forming there, which could lead to that break and to the upside. So if I'm probably not going to sell it again. I've got a feeling it's probably going to do that because you had your reversal, price broke down, but then it failed to break below this support, which almost looks like a double bottom. It's one test here, one test here. So more using that zone to wait for the break. The more it punches that, the weaker it's going to get, and eventually punch right through. So I think I'm just going to wait on Gibrekud, make that a war zone. And if it does become a sell, I don't probably just going to come down and test that war zone anyway, where it's going to be a better buy. So I don't really have to catch the sale. If it becomes clear and I'm looking at it at the time, maybe, but I'm not. I'm not looking for it now. But I've got a feeling that's probably just going to break out. Um, If you look at Ethereum, Bitcoin, there's this kind of starting to look a little bit bullish. Been slow for a fucking few weeks to be honest, but yeah, I do have that marked up, and it looks like a pennant on the lower time frame. You got a reversal pattern here, breakout, just went sideways for a while. It's sort of forming this pennant here. And I've got that marked up. So if I won't be buying on the first retest, but if it shows a lot of support there, like accumulation, like this bar pattern, then I'll probably be buying there. And that should lead up to 3,400 at least, which will give us potentially a good drive up again on the whole crypto market, to be honest with you. Sui, I ended up getting out of this. I held it fucking 4 or 5 times in and out of profit. Realised I was in a war zone and I went there. I'm just going to get out and wait for the breakout of it. So I've
I
got
only just closed that today.
what's that?
I only just closed that today.
Aye, put some hairs on your chest that one.
Oh man, it's been torture.
Right, it's looking like it could break out soon, but we thought that over there, so you never know. But it's because of Ethereum and stuff breaking out, and I didn't even go look at Bitcoin there, but Bitcoin looking bullish. I think Sui will end up breaking out, but it is not. I think preferably like to see Bitcoin above pretty much 95k. You've got them highs there, but right below the 95k. So it'd be nice to see that smash through, form some bullish structure up here, make sure it's not breaking back below, and then yeah, I think it will probably present a lot of buys on across crypto. It's kind of what we've been waiting on in crypto to trade it properly because it's been very a trade here and there recently, not much, quite slow. I have been trading Ethereum, just slowly getting the account up there, but I think once we get proper breakouts, I mean, look at that, that's basically a big war zone in Bitcoin there. Overall, it's ascending within that war zone. So breakout, test here, and then we've got a nice move up to towards 107k at least, potentially a big bull run. And then that's when trading futures on crypto gets real interesting. Close your eyes and buy. I went over Sui, Magma, like this one, nice fresh one on Sui's blockchain. Still would like to see that alert hit though. That third touch on the war zone would be perfect. And that little kind of price action ascending coming up there. Be green. Be nice to see that tested and then nice buy. I think this is going to blow, to be honest with you. I think when this like goes up, we'll look at this in months to come and see that that was just a war zone away down at the bottom of the market, whatever price this decides to go to. It looks kind of big just now, but then yeah, let's see. When Shui goes, this will go. And Shui's going to go. The price is Solana right now. You know, that topped out at 300, pretty much just below 300. You got a strong support level here. Did look like looks like a big head and shoulders, to be honest, but it's failing to break below support, and that's the main point. You see that going back up to at least that resistance, and if it goes in a bull run, Ethereum take off, Bitcoin take off, then that will probably break out. Big W, breakout, test, off. and then we'll see that that was just a big war zone before the next wave up. I think, well, according to a lot of people have said over the years, Solana's gone up to like $1,000 plus. Um, if that was to happen, and Sui's meant to be the next Solana, apparently, yeah, nice to see Sui at least up at these kind of prices. So we'll see. Got its own blockchain. It's got a good purpose behind it. So we'll see. Yeah, Fartcoin recently brought that back onto my list. You got a war zone down here. It's broke out and tested there, but it's not been tested again. It'd been nice to see that tested again, like properly. And then you've got that ascending structure. So you're at the bottom of a channel as well as being at the war zone. Um, does I did see in lower time frame, did have one previous that it broke out of this war zone. So it's exhausting pretty quick. So I'd need a proper break, then a retest, make sure it's not breaking back below into there. Then I'd maybe look for that buy from there. Got a descending as well that it looks like it's broken out of. So I've only got a few minutes till that candle closes and look the way it's fucking exhausted. That's not good. Yeah, I don't like that. I'd need it to stabilise above 40 cent, bullish flag kind of structures, then maybe be buying for that level. Use that as it's ascending as a guideline, maybe. But looking at the 8 hour time frame, kind of looks like when it topped out at the top of this channel, then waving up, when it's kind of exhausting, waving, it kind of looks like a mini bearish flag to push down one more time to like 30 cent war zone. And then it probably present a nice buy from there up to 50 cent. Hmm. When he plays that alert down there, and just kind of monitor this over the next couple of hours just to see if it holds above this war zone. But it could doesn't need to come down there, but like you said, it could. I mean, I'd much rather trade from down there than yeah, going caught out. Yeah, we'll see. Gold, the gold, looking at better. had a couple of off entries. If you get any sort of off entries on this, maybe start to get rid of them. If you added down here, if you got in down here.
Logan, I don't know if it's just me, mate, but I can't hear you.
Can anyone else?
All good
I
at my
I can hear you, man.
all good at my end.
All good.
Must be your volume, bro.
I know, that's what I thought. Hold on, mate. I'm gonna have to fucking. I'm gonna come out of it. I'll come back.
No stress. 2 seconds, my door's just. No, hold back door. Big one. Goodbye. When it came to fucking 4600, done a 88 pip, 90, call it 90 pips, 90 pip liquidity grab, as you call it. It's going to wave up fucking 500 pips. Yeah, probably going to try and take out some people who are.
Little Pierce Morgan.
Oh, yes. I'm going to secure 50% on that trade. And then go. I'm not going to three, but I'll add more if we come back down, retest the version. We're not doing like an invert head and shoulders here, you're kind of left through there. He'd, you might have a kind of retracement from there to like shoulder and then rounds up. Got a kind of descending there as well. Move down and up. Rejecting it at the moment. If that pulls down and forms its shoulder, we should get or move down on silver to at least that support zone, if that's where it's going to support. It's going to pause the recording for now. So what gold you? That could be your shoulder. It could be enough. Doesn't have to retest that again. It could. But just that your kind of zone there. Like if you're not in here.
I didn't do that.
It could be it. Want to break away for that now. No, like that was it.
Fucking watch it do like 100 pips in 3 seconds now.
500.
500.
Yeah, you should be alright. It could, but I think you'll be alright. If Trump's got an announcement in like an hour and 40 minutes from now, it might not. It might kind of sit around there until then, like, or go up before he announces it. Then it's a big sell. I don't know what he's going to say, but yeah,
Nah, fuck it, I'm in with half risk.
I mean, he's probably going to go up when he announces something because it's probably going to be the, like so and so's getting bombed or some shit. Like
Aye, by 12 p.m. tonight, Iran's fucking wiped off the map.
Or he's taking Colombia as president, mate. Fuck no, some country. Yeah.
See what an entry here, Logan? Would you put your stop still at the bottom of that big wick where you've got your stop, or would you just place your stop from an entry here below that sort of zone?
I wouldn't get in.
You wouldn't get in, would you?
No. It's got to be at the zone on it. Because your stop's still got to be. Doesn't have to be away below that bit, to be honest. At least below there. You're getting in there. And put it below that low. There.
Aye, okay, got you.
You don't have to be away down there. But yeah, you still want your entry on the zone on it. And then see if it keeps going up. You just got to wait the break of the next high. Which kind of.
Aye, and then on the retest of that, get an entry on the retest of the.
You know, that's a war zone there. Break out, it should retest anyway. So, get over the fact, oh, I could have got in there. You know what I mean? Like, just, that used to stop me in the past. Oh, I fucking missed my, and I would miss the whole move because of that. And you could just adapt further up when, you know, doesn't go straight up. Go up and pulls back. Look, when it come up here, get up, pulling back, up and get me. It will give you an entry. It's got to adapt where your stop loss would be and stuff. Like if you were getting in up there, your next, you'd have to put your stop below there. So you'd have to lower your risk.
I did. I've went half risk, like.
Another entry will always show itself.
By the way, that sounded so computerized, man. Like the guy off Call of Duty.
I was going to say it sounded like a narrator out of a movie or something. Like, who the fuck's this cunt?
Oh dear. It's only me.
Another entry will always present itself.
Just be patient within the market.
That's identical to the guy off the story mode on Call of Duty.
He does that perfect, man, on Battlefield. On your six.
I'm on your six.
Flag it and all that.
Aye. Okay. I don't really want to sit here fucking staring at it doing, you know.
Again, it's a lot of anticipation for us, for no very much reason, eh?
Aye, you kind of know what we know what we're looking for. Just it's either going to go up from here or test this zone, test that zone another time before it actually goes up. So we'll maybe jump back on once Trump speaks. There's something worth talking about, but keep each other updated through in the chat for now.
Okay, bro.
And aye, just keep on track with it. Let's fucking master this shit. All of us.
I can't even sleep anymore, man. I fucking stay up all night looking at charts, and then I wake up through the fucking night and I get on my phone fucking through the night, one eye open, in bed a lot.
Aye, that's what I want to hear.
You've got the bug.
I thought it was just me. Mate, the first thing I do when I open up my eyes, mate, straight onto fucking trading you.
Fucking right, yeah.
It's an addiction, brother. I'll take it, though. I'll take it.
Yeah. As long as you remain disciplined and not the worst trades I've ever made is when I've woke up, one eye open, oh that looks good, jump in. And then by the time I'm on the actual charts on the laptop 30 minutes later, an hour later, I'm like, oh, why did I even do that? You know what I mean? Like, so
No, I'll brush my teeth now before I do a trade.
That's a rule with me as well, actually.
That's a good idea.
Oh, mate, trust me, I've been on it, mate. I've been doing kettlebell training first thing in the morning at about 5, and then looking at the charts for about 6 a.m. And then, yeah, locking in from 6 to about 10.
Aye. You've got to kind of see for the first 10, 20 minutes, man. You've got to actually wake up properly, man, and then you see totally different when you're on the chart.
Like I said, man, you're emotional when you first wake up, man. Bit hazed, bit
Every time
fucking
you brush your
confused.
teeth, splash your face, cold water, that, the time you have a drink or whatever, do some sit up, press ups, whatever. The time you hit a chart, 15 minutes later, you're seeing different.
For sure, man.
There's the gold coming back down. That zone.
Yes, she is.
Ding. Ding ding.
Right, lads, I'm going to jump off, have some dinner. Chat to you boys in a bit.
Cheers.
Dad, Mama's.
Is that your entry?
It's definitely my entry. I just added my other half of my risk.
So he's going to try and keep sandwich for them tomorrow. So I said what you want then. I'm not got the pumpkin rock here, got good. Listen to the words that I'm telling you. You need pencil you.
Little kind of 5-minute double bottom. So cool. We'll update later on. Hopefully when it's at target.
Okay, guys, catch you later.
Yeah, we'll catch up later on.
That's a creepy lad.
In a bit, lads.
See you bye now.